It was a bright day for Decatur's restaurant scene when Makan showed up in the neighborhood. Chef George Yu has created a beautiful blend of Asian influences and fresh flavors from the most respected local farms. The result is a menu of food and craft cocktails that transports you to a place that's wonderfully unexpected. Chef George, it's great to be here with you. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. It's awesome.
You're welcome. I love the space, and particularly these images behind us.
Oh yeah. We had a really good architect in Square Feet Studios. We got a lot of local artists to do like our tables and our chairs. Will Mitchell did all our mural work on the walls with matchbook covers from like the early 19th century. So
where did it all start for you in the food world?
in the food world, oh, it started from when I was a baby. My mom had a noodle stall in Taiwan. So when I was in her belly, I was already like kind of
Making noodles.
working on the line, right? So
That's great. How much do you push your clientele, your customers, to try new things and sort of branch out? How much of your background and cultural, influences in your cuisine?
when I write my menu, I like to think of it as A, a B, and a C, or like a first level, second level, or third. So when we first opened, I really had a first level menu. Nothing was too crazy. After people started experiencing the flavors, they had understood, we'd go to number 2, we started putting like tripe or sliced pig head on and stuff like that, and the flavors got a little more bolder, a little spicier. But a lot of it's definitely like local farmers too. We have farmers that say, hey, for the next 3 weeks, I'm just gonna have this. And like, okay, let's put it on the menu and see how we can incorporate it and make it into a dish and like get it on the menu and have people try, so.
That's great. So you really focus on local produce.
Absolutely.
How about your meats? And
Our meats are all sourced within South Carolina, Georgia. One of my good friends' brother actually has a farm in South Georgia called Grassroots. We get like poultry, like duck, chicken from him.
What's the number one item on your menu?
It's definitely our pork buns. Pork buns like a hamburger in Taiwan. So in Taiwan, they do it with pickled mustard greens, slow roasted pork, and some peanut sugar. But being in the South, we're using pickled red onions, and we're using pecan sugar instead. And then we use slow roasted pork, and that's probably our best seller. Our version of like a ramen, which is like a spicy version, has been on the menu since we opened, and people really like that. It's sourced with some really good Sun Noodles, which is a company that does this like amazing noodle.
So tell me a little bit about your vision for the restaurant and what you're trying to accomplish here.
I think we opened this restaurant to kind of like bridge a gap that you could get from Asian restaurants. We wanted to have something more comfortable where you could come in, get a cocktail, you could bring a date to.
So a safe way to really adventure into different types of Asian cuisine.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wonderful spending time with you.
Thank you, absolutely.